So this is like one of those basically nutty hands, so we'll just grief pitching a grief here. Ether Spellbomb, Lotus Petal. This hand's terrible. We'll take Thoughtcast. Okay. We're just gonna go ahead and we'll shock. Reanimate this grief. And take the Ether Spellbomb, I think. If they burn a Lotus Petal, that's fine. Like they have to draw exactly as high, and then I have a snuff out for it, so or an emery, yeah, it's fine. Alright, so we have Island Otawara, yeah, it's awesome, so we should be rolling here. And the Exalted, huh? The Exalted slapping the first round with it. Sigh, sure. Play a Death Shadow here. Attack for 4 with Menace. They can channel this Otawara, which could be annoying. They would have to take 2 to do it, though. I get attack with 4 power, 3 power with Menace, though. Yeah, maybe it's going to go to combat. So they can't use Ancient Tomb. So I guess let's just... I guess I could grieve them. I kind of want to lose the life. Okay. Once I go... Because I kind of want to like hardcast the grieve. Alright, sick. Got there versus Acast first game with the draft. My fucking headset is... It says it was like powering on, powering off. And why am I not hearing anything? Weird. I was a little charge on the side. That's fine. Alright, so we do have 4 Seeds of Innocence because I cannot stand losing this fucking deck. Unfortunately, I think we'll have to cut some 1-drops. Maybe the Berserk. Camera seems to be having a problem too. Alright, cool. Whoa, what the fuck? Shrink my ass down. Okay. The Shoulder's Edict can take care of some of their stuff. Probably Berserk's actually not bad versus like Thopters and shit, but we do have Seeds. Some Becoments. A couple. I feel like we gotta cut some 1-drops. Yeah, maybe just try this for now. See how it feels. The old No-Lander. close, but I think we're gonna have to put it back. It is an all old bordered hand, which is kind of nice. Yeah, we gotta keep this. Get rid of him. Just hope. Just pray. Tired of getting scammed. Oh my god. I just did not want to get scammed. Chalice on 0. What the fuck? I don't know what just happened. I'm just like kind of lost now. I am just gonna get a Bayou for my Ignoble Hierarch. We have 2 snuff outs here that are gonna cost us a lot of life. Okay. Of course you should keep that. I mean, they could be. And they didn't pop a Tormod script. And they just conceded. Okay. Already going better than Box. Already going better than Box. Cool, cool, cool. Bumpy. Name sounds familiar. I mean, it has 4 lands, which is fucking awful, but it has the combo. Maybe they're just like, I think they're a tryhard. Are they a tryhard Delver player? Yep. Someone cares about winning. Wow. 14 land deck BT dub. Let's just throw that bad boy in tapped. Cool. Sure. Ren's Resolve, huh? So there's Volcanic and Murktide. Obviously, hitting a Brainstorm. Smart. Imagine if you didn't hit a Brainstorm. Imagine how dumb it would look. You know what I mean? Imagine losing a die roll with Delver. So Delver, I think, might get a little tougher. I no longer have the Pyroblast from Murktide. I do have the 4 Shoulder's Edicts. So we'll just see what happens. But and they would have another DRC, just the triple 1-drop threat on turn 3. Yeah, triple 1-drop threat on turn 3. It's smart. Okay, very well played. Very well played by them. Bring in these bad boys and. I like the Ignobles. I think those will be good. I actually like a lot of the configuration versus them. Something like that seems fine. And it's a real shame. Like we win that, we win the match if we win a die roll. Yeah, because we have the Grief Reanimate package, like on the play. You know, we win if they don't have 3 threats. Like, they just said you watch the video on the deck. Do, 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 do. Yeah, definitely keeping this. His hand's fucking stacked. Ignoble should help the Delver matchup a lot. Cool, cool, cool. Bolts? Why would you bolt? We get to just reanimate Ignoble Hierarch. That's pretty hot. Pyroclasm. Alright, we'll just wait for our turn. This will still dead a bolt. I'm okay with this dying to bolts. I can always berserk one of their things also. I could also like berserk the DRC and try to kill it. I think we had to snuff it out. Maybe I didn't have to, but I feel like the double surveil is just so insane. Maybe I'm valuing it too highly, but also just slaps for 6 instead of slapping for 6 instead of 3. It's a real thing also. Yeah, alright, so now I'm not going to use it to kill it. I'm just going to try to win with my Scourge. Hopefully they wasteland me. Like, I'm actually like pretty okay with that, I think. That's a awesome draw. I mean, it could be dead. They could just have Bolt in hand, which is just like a real fucking shame. You know, with 1 bolt in the yard, they could just have bolt number 2 and 3, and 12 cards. That's the goal. I mean, they need to have Brazen Bar or Force of Will here. Some Murktide, a little murky action. I mean, if they have like Brazen or Forcible, we're fucking dead anyway, so. Drew a lot of lands. Gotta use attack with both, huh? Yeah, there's no way I could beat a Brazen, so. They're telegraphing a Brazen pretty hard. So frustrating. And like so just here's an instance where Teamer Battle Rage is better than Berserk. I said it before I started playing. Because what happens is this with a Teamer Battle Rage would deal 5 damage first strike and then 10 damage second strike. So Teamer Battle Rage is so much better here. Oh man, so frustrating. There's like no decision I had. Like I could have assumed they had Brazen Borrower and not attacked or not done anything, not fetched. And then if they can't make this or don't have one bolt, I live. They telegraphed it so hard. Maybe I should just play around it. But yeah, because X is gets plus X, where X is its power, so this will only get +5. Whereas, yeah, man, Delver, killer of interesting games, brutal. Yeah, so if I attack with them both, they, I don't fetch. What was this? They would take, because like 7 and 5, and then they can attack for 5. I'm dead to a bolt. This is like one of those standard hands. So the one of the main points of this league is to see if Berserk is worth it. But alright, so their Teamer Battle Rage would have been better. Without knowing what this person's playing, I don't think I want to have. We do get a shadow. Oh wow, the old Skillin' show. Look at that. The old Skillin' show. So we'll take the Force of Will with the first one. They actually are pretty far away. So I shuffled that away. Ponder, okay. So I need like Ancient Tomb and Show and Tell. Which means that like I shouldn't bother Thought Seizing. Or a Lotus Petal, yeah. So what I do is I Thought Seize the Days. Or I play this Shadow. And then I can Thought Seize. And I want to take the days. Oh, they're just dead. They're just dead. All right, Berserk. Berserk. Get 20 forward. It's like a build your own Emrakul. That was awesome. That was awesome. Alright, probably bring those in. Cut the snuff out. Okay. It's missing a reanimate to be insane, but there's no way I'm not keeping double disruption. Probably have to shuffle that Thoughtseize. I'll probably have to cast this Thoughtseize now, I'd imagine. If their hand is really bad and I don't have to, I could wait to make sure I draw it, because Fetch Shock Thoughtseize is a pretty appealing. And because they fetch down, I do get the bubble and sort of see what they're going to do. Okay. Wow. Let's see what fatty they had. The thoughts... They're going to show and tell in Emrakul, huh? Okay. So why don't we... Why don't we fetch Shock? Because our whole goal here now is to top deck a... We have 3 draws at a Shouldered's Edict. New addition to the deck. No. Damn, I can't put this in. I have to put this in. Or I can put a land in. I guess I'm supposed to put a land in. And just like fetch Shock and try to hit the Edict. Yeah, that's kind of sick to be able to have a turn 2 show and tell through double discard. The old Skillin' show. No decisions mattered, so we'll just run it back. And, you know, it's being on the play is a hell of a drug. Oh my god, I kind of want to keep this. I think I am going to keep this. This has too much upside. Like, we have it in case they put it into play. We also have a turn 2 him plus reanimate, like, strategy going here. So I'm definitely just going to... try to test out this game plan. We all saw that, like, they could easily beat 1 discard, so it's kind of... So we'll Thoughtseize first. They're going to brainstorm. So what's good is that they might leave like double fatty, and then I can reanimate one of them. So let's see. Hopefully we get hit in a Traxa or a Grizzlebrand. Nope, they obviously are too good. So I guess we take the Braid. We have to take the show and tell. Who am I kidding? Let's go black, him. Alright, so we left them with 3 lands. Cool. Hopefully they hit a fatty on top. Another show and tell. Yeah, I kind of just have to do this. Just to be able to, like, get my clock up. At the top of the deck is random. So holding that discard would not have mattered at all, so that's good to know. I mean... Oh yeah, they go to 1. It's annoying. Nice. Okay. Cool. Nobles have been very good, which is, one of the main reasons what we're doing here today. So far, happy with Berserk. Happy with Ignoble. Yeah, the changes are definitely interesting. Very interesting changes. Mm-hmm. Melody lost a die roll. Like a big dummy. Snuff out reanimate. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep. I hope they're on a creature deck, I guess. That's the one thing when you're playing this deck, like having like double Berserk is pretty awful. I mean, I guess you could like Berserk, right? Which is like on an ignoble hierarch, which could be pretty funny. Oh, do they play like Grexis or some pile of controlled badness? I think so. Oh no, just Storm. Don't give a shit. Okay. I think we just bring in surgicals for snuff outs. Maybe a Sylvan Library. Over one Berserk. Could have Turok. Turok's actually better than Scourge. I just want to have more threats. Maybe Berserk is a way I can win insanely quickly. It's tough. Damn, this hand's a snap keep with one land, huh? It's a fucking shame. Yeah, I mean, it has a him. Yeah, we don't have a lot of good cards in this matchup. I mean, I guess we could mull to, like, exactly Thoughtseize. But Maybe it has seeds and he's like a null rod. Okay. Hand's pretty bad. So I get the Dark Ritual and then just him them and see what we hit. Okay. We got 3 mana sources. Hey Arkin, how you doing, bud? Oh, it's so tilting. Their hand is pretty bad, so I'm gonna wait a turn. I really want to get the Grief plus Reanimate. Fuck this card. Always brainstorm when like things are going. Just need a black card. Black card. Black card or land, huh? Cool. Wow. So we're gonna definitely take the LED and reanimate. Take the Wish Claw. Yeah, but I'm trying to green splash in my scam pile. Okay. I guess I can draw like another Berserk. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try some new versions out. And green seemed like a good place to go. Berserk was pretty great. I mean, Becomance would have been the same, I think, but I think I just want like the Berserks to try to like combo win quick. Um, if this had Thoughtseize or Grief, I would keep this. Like, I can go turn one. God, this is so close. We have 8 outs that are Thoughtseize or Grief, right? So we have 8 outs. 16%. Grief with no black card, huh? That sucks. Guess I should have just kept the first one. I was trying to mull, like, you know, not be a sucker. But Tess is like, you know, they're gonna like no decision me, right? Imagine, oh, please be reanimate on top. Reanimate. Reanimate. Oh, we're going to, okay. I think it's further off. At least no veil. Oh, they just slow rolled it? Fucking sure. Sure. Okay. Just cast it. Like, it's just how you have it. Like, we all know. Come on. Waiting for the ETB. This is a relay. Super cool relay. Even if it's garbage, it's like one card they can't put away with Brainstorm. Yeah, I guess my... Well, what was the second hand? I mean, the first hand. The first hand was a close one. It had him. I don't even think I had a Noble, right? It was like Street Wraith, Death Shadows, hymns. Like 2 hymns. Couple lands. And Wishclaw? Yeah, now you don't get the... Of course. Play around discard like a champ, obviously. Okay. Next. So far, so not so bad. Damn, this dude got... He threw a complete game no-hitter with 18 strikeouts. Holy shit, that's crazy. In like college, that's insane. I'm pretty sure it's only 7 inning games, right? Like 18 strikeouts is fucking out of this world. Alright, let's see if we can get a pity chest with the first draft of this. Yeah, I mean, you're still losing to... Well, we lost to Delver and then that. Storm is always a tough. Like Tess is always tough for this. Red black or green black, it's gonna be really hard. You really need to be like we have to be running like a null rod. Maybe this has to get split like double null rod, double this just for Tess and Ant, Kill a Bee combo and stuff. Maybe. Or you have to run like fucking mind break traps if people are gonna keep playing this. I've seen a lot of combo today. Kill a Bee, Ant, Tess. Alright, finally. Cute. on some control deck, huh? Brainstorm. Wow, they drew another one. Smart play to draw a redundant copy. Alright. Only 2 lands left in the deck. Oh wow! Oh, that's so good. Thank God they did that. Wow. They're gonna force this. Yep. Okay. Take a 2 spot here, sure. Alright, both in top deck mode. Let's go. they top deck the 3rd one. Yeah, cool. Shadow. Poor little 1/1. So I think I'm gonna become immense at the first attack. Yeah, I become immense the first attack, so it gets a lot beefier for the next ones. Because it basically just becomes a permanent buff. And now attacks rate. Alright, literally have 1 turn to draw something. God damn, it's always when they have 1 turn to draw something. Brainstorm. And they left the card on top, so we're just dead. Good game, well played. And they slow roll the bolt, right? like everyone fucking knows it. just come on. Okay, so we cut that. But comments is really good there. Yeah, hymns are a little slow. Damn, we became literally just like this ripped fucking DRC into brainstorm into bolt, huh? Sucks to be us. Removals to him. It's such a favorite card. Just cut a little here, a little there. Okay. We have like the actual just insane star, right? We get to look, see if we like the card. a second reanimate? I guess we can always just grief first. Are you gonna surgical my bubbles? What are you doing? Okay. I think we just take ponder and ponder. So I don't think we need the reanimate. So I think I'm gonna get up just a swamp here. Make sure they don't top deck anything ridiculous. And we drew the fucking reanimate anyway, huh? Yeah, we gotta reanimate Street Wraith. Wow, they just let it happen? Crazy. Did not even try to battle. Not bad that 14 power in play on turn 2, though. Not bad. Still could die. They could have something insane, but... I mean, I guess they definitely could have just drawn, like, you know, bolt off that brainstorm. See how pro of a gamer we're facing. They don't concede yet, so they found it, huh? Milling 2 Murktide regions. You don't see that often. Cool. Alright, that was pretty free, pretty easy. Like I said, that was like the nut opening hand, so you know, that'll happen. Yeah, I don't know. Let's run it back again. I don't know. So far, honestly, for a first league, this is fine. Even if we end up 2-3, it's like, yeah, we learned some shit. So we have a thought season to snuff out. We'll keep this. Obviously, the scourges are pretty weak without the bolts, which is something I'm noticing. I feel like if you play black green, maybe you need to have Tarmogoyf. Alright, so we're definitely just gonna snuff that shit out. Take the Tarmogoyf. Wasteland. It's annoying, but I think we're generally okay with it. Alright, really need to... So now we need the draw land. Ignoble Hierarch would be pretty nutty. Also kind of frustrating that they, whatchamacallit, we found another Tarmogoyf. Good play by them. Alright. I was going to say they didn't have any fetches, so now we can actually cast this at least. Like, again, this force doesn't do anything, but if they draw Brainstorm, it'll give us them put another card back. And we do have the Berserk. Shock, fetch wins. Let's go! Got the 3-2. 3-2 first draft. Not too bad, honestly, for the first draft. Like, for the first try, like, trying to make something like this work, that's pretty good. I really enjoyed the shadow builds that I've come up with. They've generated a lot of fun gameplay.